Oh, we can dance if you want to. We can leave your friends behind. And if they don't dance, and if they don't dance, you're no friend of mine. Well, we can dance if you want to. We can leave your friends behind. And if I'm not, it's off for one day, but I revente was sweet. Oh. Asapang wakatai she rakatu alibilu. Bingy bang bo, but bingy baby. Ararararoo. What's up, you fucking bitches?
I see you have chosen the right path. Henceforth, you will be known as a wimp. Welcome to the worst impressions podcast. There's something strange in here. What's the deal with wimps?
Hey-o, grilled cheese, pepper jack cheese, and your own witness. Oh yeah, witness time. They're the strongest bitches in the world. The strongest fan base I ever seen. They love comic books, they love Pokemon, they love Magic the Gathering and North Blasters. I've got North Blasters behind me. I've got comic book characters. I got a Red Hood. Oh, here we go. This is what I was missing on the last episode. The Bionicle Official Handbook Guide. Let's take a look at it, shall we? Kopakanuva. Create storms of ice and snow. Can freeze any sources. Kanoka Kaka Nuva. Poo Nuva. S-Way Vision. Kanohe Kawa Nuva. The Massive Shielding. Are you following? Clap twice if you're following what I'm saying. As you can tell, it's a little bit pingy off the walls in here. We're doing a little bit something different. If you're listening at home and you're not watching the video, that's totally fine. But I'm in a different room. And this one is not, I didn't like set it up to be a studio, so it's a little pingy. And you can hear the walls. You can hear the desk, really. You can hear everything. But it's a different backdrop and it's a different vibe. It's a little brighter. It's not a late night vibe. I wanted to say, oh, that fell off my head. My glasses. These are $2 TikTok glasses that I use for a prop. And they're made in China or wherever. Wherever slaves are born, that's where they're made. Wherever the slaves make them the cheapest, that's where these are made. Yes, the slaves. Don't forget about the slaves. But yeah, after I started posting homosexual dance videos of myself, my Instagram feed started turning into a bunch of mentals. Folks with mental abilities, and and their posts that are they're like genuine dances. So I think it's safe to say that I'm just kind of running those circles nowadays. I'm just kind of, as they would say, one of the guys. I'm just one of the guys out there. And yeah, so that's what I've been doing. Yeah, speaking of mentals, I had an autistic racist person that I know reach out. Was like, so what are you doing this for? And he like sent like a raising eyebrow emoji in response to like one of my dances where I genuinely try so hard And I told him it was all for gay sex. It's so I can find a mate that will smell their own asshole off my dick. And pacow. And but yeah, so yeah, I just want everybody to know that I'm trying really hard with those dances. I'm it's 100% genuine. It's I will try harder at that than I will at this podcast. It's something that I care deeply about. It's something that like Arnold Schwarzenegger would say to his housekeeper when they're both crying out in broken English and orgasms. Like, I'm coming. Oh, I'm coming. Oh, I'm coming. Oh, I'm coming. That's what it would be. That's how hard I'm gonna be trying. I'm gonna get Instagram pregnant with my reels. I'm gonna get them pregnant with my reels. I'm gonna come all over the Instagram. But yeah, it's interesting. It's total garbage posting, but I do like sprinkling in, comedic reels and bits in between. I do like doing that, and hopefully I'm going to be doing more of that if I can stay focused, stay focused up, right? I'm going to do it. It's going to be something else, and I'm going to do it. Yeah. I was working on the average Waco male character or something like this. So this so I'm from Waco, Texas. It's a small town. I don't know if you've heard of it, but it's a city that you can raise your family in. Okay, it's safe. We don't have a lot of riffraff, if you know what I mean. And the best part of it is you can do a quick little drive through Cameron Park, and you can get your head. You can get head from several gentlemen. From you can go from all walks of life, and they will be ready and willing. A lover's leap. What is it? The Devil's Asshole Staircase, whatever it's called. Jacob's Ladder. Yeah, you can get it. You can get topped off by a bunch of guys. And just like David Koresh, you could leave your kids in my basement. You can leave them in the back. You can leave them in the back door for some FBI agents to explode all over. That's a little coffee. That's a little cuff of Joe. Cuffing a Joe. Cuffing a Joe. I need to start the Diddy doc. The Diddy doc. The Diddy Do It Diddy doc. By Fitty. Fitty Diddy. Fitty Diddy Diddy doc.com. I need to start it and watch it. It seems interesting, to say the least. It seems interesting. It seems like he was. It seems from the outside, from a total outsider looking in, it seems like Diddy was possibly having sex slaves, and he is allegedly he was having sex with these slaves, and which is not funny at all. It's just with how absurd the baby oil and everybody involved, Beyonce, etc., etc. Because Beyonce was watching a little bit of it. She was in the background going like, "Oh, Diddy." This is Beyonce. This is Beyonce Knowles. This is an impression of Beyonce Knowles. Diddy, that's Diddy. Oh my God. Diddy, that's a little too far. I can't sign off on that. The diddler, the didster. Diddy, I can't be a part of this anymore. This is aggressive. Oh, sorry, I got a text message on my phone. Let me go ahead and exit out of that. So anyways, the average Waco male is a gay fella. I've also been working on like a Midwestern dude, a Midwestern guy. Okay. He's a fella. He's a guy. And he keeps getting stuck in all these different scenarios, like a sci-fi, a fantasy world. And he doesn't know what to do. He's just from, he's a little bit Italian and he's also a little bit Canadian. And he kind of fluctuates. He's fluid. He's got fluid in his brain, hydrocephalus or something like that, where he's got an enlarged film. He's got an enlarged film over his brain. Let me take a sip of coffee. I'm going to mute myself. Oh my God, that's a good cup of Joe. That's a big pot. I made a big pot of Pike's Place, all right? And so let's go down a scenario. This Midwestern guy, let's say he goes to Skyrim world. All right. You familiar with Skyrim? Elder Scrolls? Yeah. So Elder Scrolls, it's I sound a little bit like Maniscalco. Sebastian Maniscalco, but a little Chicagoan, and he wants a donut, and he wants some cheese and a berries, and it's embarrassing that he wants all those foods, and he's stuck in Skyrim world, and there's so many wheels of cheese where he spawns in, where his character avatar spawns into the world. His character avatar spawns in the world of Skyrim, Elder Scrolls 11, and he spawns into a pantry, right? And there's all these wheels of cheese, and he's like, "Oh my God, I've hit the mother lode." Oh my God, I've hit the mother low here. That's a lot of cheese, brother. Brother, there's a lot of cheese, except there's nobody around. I'm totally alone, right? I'm on a solo quest, right? I'm on a complete solo expedition, right? And yeah, I'm on a solo expedition. There's hundreds of cheese wheels all around me. There's cheddar. Let's list the cheeses here. There's cheddar, there's gorgonzola, there's Munster and Swiss. Holy shit, the Swiss. You could fuck a hole in that Swiss. You could fuck an extra hole in that Swiss, let me tell you. You lube up my sharp dick, and I'll put another hole in that Swiss. All right? I'll put another hole in that Swiss. So let's open a door, okay? Let's get out of this pantry room. So we open the pantry room. We're all, holy shit, we's in right run. Oh God, we run by the whites. Go figure. Go figure, he says. Sorry, my brother, he's a mental. So I'm busting out of the door and wheels of cheese is rolling around me. It's all over the ground. And I go, what the fuck? Guys, someone spilled all the cheese. I don't know who. It could have been that guy over there. And the guy over there goes, I took an arrow to the knee, yada yada, whatever the fuck. Joke about the game. And he's like, okay, well, that guy is absolutely no help. So I'm just gonna keep going about my day, and let's see if we can go around town and see if we can get some goods and supplies for our adventure. And I go up to this merchant and I say, hey, yo, what's for free? And he gives me the middle finger. And I said, you don't respect me or my family like that. You don't disrespect me. And the little motherfucker's like, I don't understand your language. Oh. And it's like, are you a fucking elf? Are you a piece of shit elf? Back where I come from, you guys are yay big. I'll fucking put your head through a wow. And I'll fucking eat you for breakfast. Breakfast, brunch, lunch, and dinner. You understand me? I will literally hold your face up to my asshole and you will smell all that cheese whiz that was in that pantry because I'm going to eat them first. I'm going to hold you in a dungeon, right? This stupid fucking elf. I'm going to put him in a dungeon in the middle of the nowheres. And I'm going to eat all the wheels of cheese. And then I'm going to fart in this guy's fucking face. And he's going to smell it. He's going to smell all the goddamn cheese. And it's going to smell probably not that great. You know, if I had to be honest. Jesus Christ, where can you get a fucking donut? Let me get a Dunkin' Donuts. Is there a Dunkin' Donuts in Skyrim's world? So I go around town after I fucking abuse this fucker. That takes about a week to eat all that cheese and torture him. He's dead. You know, I left my kids in his asshole. He's... That might have been a step too far, I'll admit. That was a wild turn of events when I put my avatar's penis in his asshole. That was weird. That was a really mess up thing to do. But
he's gay.
So he wanted it, I think. I mean, he was screaming though. So anyways, so I go around town. As a week goes by, my facial hair is growing all out of control. There's no Dunkin' Donuts. There's no fucking Cup of Joe. There's no fucking salami or nothing. There's no sausage. There's no fucking pizza pie or nothing. And all I'm just living on is these goddamn wheels of cheese. And my asshole's blowing out the back like a fucking Waco cult compound. The FBI's blowing up the back door. And all my kids are spelling out from me shoving up my own semen in my asshole. It's been a lonely world in the Skyrim world. I've been experimenting. And Oh man, so I just asked a guard to put me out of my misery, and so he pulled his bow back and shot an arrow through my fucking skull, and then I got to restart back at the pantry, filled with cheese, and it takes me 6 or 7 tries to end that cycle because I keep getting obsessed with holding this fucking elf down in the dungeon and farting in his face. Oh my god. But what if the Midwestern guy, what is he gonna is his name Phil? My name is Phil. Yeah, it's Phil. Let me write it down. Phil Phil is now he's in the war, like let's do Warhammer world. Oh god. He's in a Warhammer world and he's like, okay, so I got a fucking chainsaw under my gun. Let me grab my gun here. Don't want to spill my fucking coffee, you know what I'm saying? God damn. All right. So yeah, so I got a fucking chainsaw under my gun. And there was this guy. I bet I mentioned him before on the podcast. Oh my god, so sorry. I think I mentioned him before. He the guy was obsessed with Warhammer and Dawn of War, I think specifically. Like there was an RTS, a real-time strategy version of the game, and he read all the books of like the Space Marines. This was in my growing up. And he was obsessed with holding his arm like this. At if you're listening, I'm just like holding it kind of like at a right angle, my arm, and then like holding my left arm like right in the crook of my elbow. And then he would go up to people and pretend it was his arm was a chainsaw and chainsaw people. This was just like a guy. This was the thing that he did, like more than talk, more than have a conversation with people. He would chainsaw them with his imaginary chainsaw and go, and he'd be spitting all over the place. And they'd be like, I won't use his real name, but I'll say, "Hey, Ice." That's that's his code name. Yo, Ice. Ice, could you chainsaw that guy? Hey, so can you chainsaw my friend? And he'd be like, and that's what he would do. And that every time I think of Warhammer or Space Marines, that's gonna be there. That's just gonna be a part of my life, forever. It'll never leave because I mean that became such a mainstay in my path to adulthood that I mean like there were coaches in the athletics department that would just like he's like, "Yo, Ice, go saw all those kids. Those like, yeah, the football team lost last week. Go saw them." Like, and then yes, sir. He wouldn't even say yes, sir. He wouldn't even. But yeah, that was just a person. That was just a person that I knew, and no child left behind kind of a situation. Hot cup of Joe. Yeah, man. All ice. So, anyways, the Midwestern guy, he's in a space world. He's in a space marine world. He's in a Warhammer. Let me pull up this gun nice and quiet instead of banging it all around. All right, I got my weapon. My weapon of mass destruction. And I'm gonna blow these guys' fucking heads off. I'm gonna fucking shoot them off. And I'm gonna fucking saw them off. I'm gonna saw you right off. I have more, yeah. The Midwestern guy was easier to riff in the Skyrim world. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not as well versed in the Space Marine world. I'm just fucking not. I'm really not. It's Christmas time. This is, I guess, this is the last episode of 2025, I think. Thank you all. Thank you all for listening. You know, yeah, it's been a wild ride. We got some interesting guests over the years. Over the 2 years, we're coming up on 2 years of the podcast. Oh my god! I guess we could do a Christmas story. Okay, here we go. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring. Not even your mother's beaver. Your mother's beaver was quivering and pulsating, because she knew the big red man was coming. Old Big Red, she called him. Big Red with his sleigh and his blinking tip. Every Christmas they, Big Red, would come down the chimney and take your mother's beaver to Pound Town. Your mother's beaver never stood a chance. Even if she built a dam, you'd say. The wetness would rush over it, no problem. For Big Red wasn't Big Red for nothing. Big Red was big in all the right places. Big balls, big shaft, huge anus. And once again, in case you missed it the first time, he had a blinking... They had a blinking tip. And he'd fuck your mom. He would fuck your mom every Christmas, and your mom would be like, "Well, thank God. I thought you were just gonna bring toys. I didn't know you were gonna satisfy me." Christmas Eve, they say, they come down the chimney and plow my beaver. What does Santa sound like? He's ho ho ho. It's not. He's not British. He's not British. Ho 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 ho. No, it's more like this. Ho ho ho. Merry Christmas. I keep going, Gandalf. I'm Santa Claus. Fuck. I want him to be British. Fuck it. He's Gandalf. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. Bust open that pussy, bitch. Bust it wide open for me. I'm coming in. You must know something. You can never bust it wide enough for me. I'll always make room for my blinking red penis.
Jarvis, you there?
At your service, sir.
There's something about you, Santa, that I can't quite wrap my head around. You go to everybody's house in the middle of the night on Christmas Eve, okay? And then you skip over mine just because of what I'm almost a trillionaire, let's say. And all I'm asking for is goddamn peace on this earth. All right? Peace in our time. That's what I'm asking for. Jarvis, jack me off.
Jarvis, you there?
At your service, sir.
Thank you, Jarvis. I'm completed. Jarvis, I got a question.
Jarvis, you there?
At your service, sir.
At your service, sir. I'm right here. Jarvis, can you show me pictures of Gwyneth Paltrow just 2021? Year 2021, sir? Or age 2021? Jarvis, I think you know exactly what I mean.
Jarvis, you there?
At your service, sir.
Jarvis, I don't need to spell this out for you, but you're kind of fucking things up. Jarvis, let me get a sip of coffee. So let me talk to Elon Musk for a second. I don't have an Elon Musk. Oh no, that's a total lie. Don't worry, I've got Elon. So Elon, what I'm hearing from you is that you are willing to sacrifice the entire planet to satisfy a fascist. And I'm just not going to have it. I'm going to put a fucking bullet in your brain. This is Tony Stark putting a bullet in Elon Musk's brain. Oh, Tony. Tony Stark. I have a president right where I want him. Elon, I don't think you're hearing me. I'm the strongest Avenger, and I've got a Hulk, and I've got Thor. I've got Thor, and I've got Gwyneth Paltrow and Goop all behind me, standing right behind me, ready to put you in handcuffs. So let's just go ahead and get on with it, shall we? Elon, you still there? Oh, Tony. I don't think you have all the cards up your sleeve you think you do. I'm not gonna lie. I think I do. And all you're doing is giving me more time to set up and get a laser pointed right at your skull and take you out if you don't cooperate. Oh, Tony. You don't think I've got so many drones? Copies of me, Elon Musk, all over United States? I've got 2 in every state and territory. Elon, I'm not gonna lie, that does change things. Is your entire let's say, what are we gonna call this? Your entire personality and brain uploaded to all these drones or these robot copies of you? Oh, let's just say me, Elon Musk, doesn't cut corners. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Jarvis,
Jarvis, you there?
At your service, sir.
blow up Elon Musk.
Jarvis, you there?
At your service, sir.
And that's how that would go. That's Elon Musk and Tony Stark having a conversation. Oh, I should probably do more Tony with the glasses. Let's do some more Tony. Elon, you still there? Jarvis, can you get Elon on fuck. Elon, I gotta get back into Tony Stark. This is my line to get into Tony. Jarvis, beat me off.
Jarvis, you there?
At your service, sir.
Jarvis, can you get Elon on the phone, please?
Jarvis, you there?
At your service, sir.
At your service, here is Elon Musk. Tony, Tony, Tony. You've called me yet again. But are you talking to the real Elon Musk? Or are you talking to one of Elon Musk's drones? I'm going to be honest with you, Elon. You've made it very difficult, and it's been hard to track you. But I'm willing to maybe make some arrangements to, I don't know, maybe make a deal. Let's wrap this baby in a burrito and put her to bed. How about that? How about that? What can we do here? Oh, Tony Stark, you talk to me, Elon Musk, with much disdain. I just want to assure you, Elon, that time is of the essence. I cannot trust you enough that we get this deal sealed and done tonight, so that way we can save millions of lives here in the United States. And I know, despite you trying to, end the world, I don't know. I don't. It doesn't sound like you are the bad guy. You've made yourself out to look like on the media. Oh, Tony. Secretly, behind closed doors, I am the world's worst nightmare. That's exactly what I was afraid of. Okay, maybe we can meet for some coffee. Maybe we can buy a couple of private jets together. I don't know. Oh, Tony. Once again, I must say, as me, Elon Musk, I don't think I like the way you talk to me. You speak fast, and in riddles, it seems. All right, I'm gonna try to speak as clearly as I can. Jarvis, can you beat me off?
He's gay.
Sorry, Jarvis, can you beat me off?
Jarvis, you there?
At your service, sir.
Jarvis, send over a gift basket to Mr. Musk and ask him politely what we can do. I think me and Gwyneth Paltrow, we're going to go over there and maybe, I don't know, try to smooth talk some of the drones. Peace in our time. We'll see. We'll absolutely see. Elon, what would you like in your gift basket if I send one over? Oh, Tony. You know exactly what I like in a gift basket. No, I don't. I'm gonna be honest. I really don't know. I really don't know what you like. Well, what has a bunch of wheels and goes choo choo. Jarvis, beat me off.
Jarvis, you there?
At your service, sir.
Holy smokes. So for that one, I was wearing my glasses, and it makes me see orange. And the orange is it's disorienting because it's it's cheap. It's a cheap orange filter. It's a cheap orange filter that they put on glasses to help filter out the light. I don't know. I think it's more of an aesthetic thing. I think it is. I think it really is. So who is that? That's like that's like a Jew, like a Jersey Jew Italian woman who maybe runs a salon. So okay, so I'm gonna be honest. I had one of Elon Musk's drones in the salon like last week. And he was saying, doll, those are the biggest breasts I've ever seen. And I said, oh my God, I'm about to be a trillionaire because I'm going to have sex with a drone of Elon Musk. But then he said, let me take a marker out and draw all over your titties with permanent marker about where he's going to build the train tracks. And I was like, what do you mean build the train tracks? And he was like, I want to build a model train set around your body because that's what gets me off. And I want your tits to be the mountains. And I was like, oh my God. That's the nicest thing anybody's ever said to me. Oh my God. Can you believe what this guy is saying to me? He wants to use my tits as mountains in his motherfucking train model, whatever the fuck. I mean, my God. Sorry. I'm trying to keep it together. I just can't. I just fucking can't.
I'm gonna come.
I just can't fucking do it anymore, guys. Can't fucking do it anymore. Should I end this episode? I think it's the last episode of 25. Should I end it with an on-screen suicide? Probably not. I probably won't. But I do have this hilarious Lego TikTok gun, and it's pretty cool. It's just like it's pretty cheaply made, if you can see it on the videos or whatever. But you can it's got shells with bullets or whatever inside, like little nipplies or whatever. It creates a big mess, like there's just a bunch of pieces everywhere, but it was pretty fun. It was like less than $10 on that TikTok shop. I'm not doing an ad or anything, but I'm just saying it's kind of fun to play with and put whoa, put it, you don't want to blow your fucking brains out with it or nothing, but it is fun to think about it, right? Yeah, there's a bunch of fun toys up here. Oh, let me pull out my Colossus. Okay, this is one of my favorite Marvel characters is Colossus, Piotr, and he's Russian in the comics and stuff, but I like to just pretend he's me. You know, I like to just like this guy is me. He's not Russian. He's not a fucking Russian. Fuck him. I'm this guy. I'm buff and I'm covered in metal. You know, this is me. This is my cack right here. But yeah, if you're listening, this I'm just holding up a toy action figure of Colossus from Marvel X-Men. He he's really cool because I don't know. I just like the I like the metal body aesthetic. It's like not too overpowered. I don't really like super overpowered heroes. Superman is growing on me lately, but uh I like a I like a strong superhero that can get the shit beat out of them and then figures out something, which I think most do, but it's harder to accept. Like it's very hard to accept like the Hulk getting fucked up. Like it bothers me sometimes when I see the Hulk or Superman get like fucked up. I'm just like, well, their strength is like at this point arbitrary, like versus whatever they're fighting. I like something which I get, and this is why as I get to be an older gentleman, I'm like going back to fucking Batman, and I'm like, yeah, Batman's pretty cool. Because I used to be a Batman hater. I used to think like it's so lame that he doesn't have any powers. It's lame that he's a billionaire. And I do think that like the billionaire superheroes, they're probably gonna see like a huge dip and like rewrites in like the coming years because like people just do not fuck with them. Like for instance, Batman is they've got like right now they're doing Absolute Batman, and I'm really deep into Absolute Batman. And essentially it's like the Ultimates in Marvel where it's like a different universe and it's a different version of Batman. And so in this one, Batman's like a poor kid and his like dad dies like on a field trip with him, and like the mom is still alive at the point of the where I'm at the comics. And it's just different. Like he becomes like a civil engineer, Batman does, and then like that's how he builds all of his like gadgets, and he's not rich. And but that's how he knows all of Gotham up and down, is that like he knows how the entire infrastructure works because he's like a wonderkin genius guy. And I think one of the reasons that it's so popular is that he's like, yeah, it's like a different take, and he's like a super buff, like he's not like lean like Batman, he's like a big chonky bro, and he's not a billionaire, and it's interesting because it used to be cool to kind of like ooh, a billionaire, look at that, whoa, look at that, that's crazy. But every year it gets sadder and sadder because like the more you learn, the more everything is like transparent about disparity. It's like, holy shit, I don't like you. I don't like you very much, Mr. Billionaire. Cause it's just so different. Like, I mean, it's just so different than a millionaire. But anyways, we went to a not like, I guess I lost my funny bone there for a minute. But yeah, so when Colossus fucks, he's got an iron cock, I guess, like a metal penis. It'll kill you. I've seen it, and it'll kill you. It'll fucking put you down. Ooh. Oh, funny thing. Okay, this was on the top of Reddit, and I'll look into this more. Disney allegedly, from what I saw in a title, Disney is like investing a bunch in OpenAI, which, and again, I can't remember all the details, but it's like they're gonna like allow characters to be used by Sora, the AI thing, which domino effects into incredible AI renderings of your favorite Disney characters in pornographic scenarios. I mean, we're about to get the Elastigirl film we all deserve. We all deserve Elastigirl. And it's going to be like fully greenlit by Disney. Folks in the comments were like, man, they're just working really hard to devalue their brand. And yeah, I think that's the biggest thing is like, it's all the AI stuff just like really devalues like the coolness of things, and people were already like way back when Marvel and Star Wars got bought by Disney that it was just like making it lamer and lamer, and I'm like, I can't defend it anymore. That's pretty fucking lame. But I'll keep making my podcast. I'll keep making it raw and stupid and let's do some stuff that AI can't copy. Can AI copy this? Finger tits? Can AI copy that? Can AI copy this? Oh shit. Can AI copy gang signs without getting fucking canceled? Man. It's been a wild year. Thank you all for listening. Yeah, check out the shorts and the reels. You don't have to, but yeah, it's definitely like one of the few things, or not the few things, but it's like one of the main things that is I've actually seen like uptick in get like engagement or viewership of like the podcast as a whole. Like it might not have anything to do with it, but I'll keep doing it because it's the one thing that's working. So thank you all for a great year. See you next episode. There will be no episode the week of Christmas because I know everybody's busy and nobody's going to listen to it anyways during the week of Christmas. So enjoy your holiday. Think of me. Think of the show. Goodbye.
I see you have chosen the right path. Henceforth, you will be known as a wimp. Welcome to the Worst Impressions Podcast. There's something strange in here. What's the deal with wimps? Wimps, grilled onions, pepper jack cheese, and your own Wimp Nation.